Oh, I bet you guys missed my smiling face all fucking winter, didn't you? Welcome to another year of the gorgeous 755 Club. It's a fucking honor to be here another goddamn year. I'm saying it's a good day because I didn't wake up and the zombie apocalypse didn't happen. I woke up and figured out that some guy actually fell off an escalator at the Brewers game Saturday. Wish I was there for that. Probably was Chad. Should probably actually check into that. And Monty Ball got arrested in Whitewater. Bar time in Whitewater, and he said he wasn't drinking. Oh, Monty, you were pathetic in the NFL. I would drink pretty heavily too, right? But hey, it's baseball season, so who gives a damn about football? Not this guy. Not right now. So let's talk a little bit more about some baseball, and we start talking about the draft. Don't have anything on the draft because I don't remember even what happened that night. Not because I was intoxicated, just because it was a long time ago, and I hardly remember what I even did this weekend. But I do want to take a little bit of time and talk a little bit about things I've learned over the winter. I learned that I believe ginger mothers are some of the most self-conceited people in the world. The reason being is because they know who they are, and they know what they can bring into the world. Gingers. And probably besides Firkins, who has some sort of weird fetish, most people don't like gingers. But yet they still go out and they mate and they make more gingers. Not cool. That's not cool. We all know what you're going to bring in this world. Why you gotta make the rest of us suffer through that? So I learned that this winter, that ginger women are just very, very conceited. It's not okay. I also learned that the last episode of The Office still gets me every time. God damn it, I probably watched that thing twice since the last time I talked to you guys. And I also learned that ESPN is discontinuing, so I'm starting my own broadcasting crew. I'm going to put it right on my blog, which you guys will watch anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? You're all going to watch me on my blog because you're good friends. I also learned that Chad Getzka doesn't give two shits about this league, and it's really, really disappointing. So let's talk a little bit about what happened last week. Last week, we started a whole new year. Last week, we started fresh. Last week, we started a new season. Last week, we started something that usually starts in quarter 1 of the year and goes all the way through quarter 3 of the year. Last week, we started a baseball season that consists of 162 games. Last week, we watched the Warriors almost get rid of a record. And this week, we get to say goodbye to a dearest friend named Kobe Bryant, who bought his wife off with a ring and said, "Hey, girl, yeah, I cheated on you, but let's be honest, you don't care anyway." So let's talk a little bit about Seguin and Mike Firkins. Seguin didn't have a great week. It's just Mike Firkins had an awful week. I mean, when you bat 230, yeah, bad week, Firkins. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure that Jolie Stoddard could have played baseball better than this. Pretty sure that Frank, the hell's her name? Anna Frank, I don't know her name, to be honest with you. She probably played baseball and she's dead. And she's Jewish. Exactly. So anyway, Seguin beat the brakes off Firkins. 9-0-2. Did you even look at your team last week, Seguin? Yeah, well, it's Seguin too. I mean, let's be honest. Seguin's probably like, "Oh, I vape, bro, so it's okay. I just sit down and vape all day, and then I think about fantasy baseball once a week. I'm vaping, bro. I'm vaping." Like, nobody likes people that vape either. I learned that this winter. Vapors, like, get over it. They're still cigarettes. There's a reason why they still call them tobacco. They're cigarettes. Stop vaping. They're not good for you either. 9-0-2, Seguin. Firkins, I mean, let's be honest here. You didn't really have anybody that really showed up. I mean, Brendan Crawford, he kind of went hammer time for you. 2 home runs, 273 OPS, and 976. That's huge. And then Seguin, again, like I said, nobody really went big for you at all. I mean, and Jose Altuve had a good week, and Bautista had a good week, but they're just good weeks. I mean, they're average. If that's what you want to settle for, just go for average, right? It's like, do I just settle with the girl that's average, or do I shoot for the sky and play out of my league? Seguin says, "I'm just going to be your friend." So that's what he did last week. He's just stuck in the friend zone. Not a big deal. I don't think anything's changed since last year. So anyway, Seguin beat Firkins. And I hope Firkins feels awful about that because we all know that Seguin was just smoking his vape while he was doing it. So then we have Dave versus Todd. A whopping 4-4-3 tie. It's actually a lot of close. That last one was the only ass kicking last week. Besides that, everybody else was pretty damn close. 4-4-3 tie. Meaning that you guys, instead of like getting after it, you guys just kind of like, it's like we're like giving each other signals and whatnot. Just kind of sitting there thinking like, oh, are you going to do it? Oh, are you going to do it? But then at the end of the night, you both go home alone because neither one of you really wanted to make a move on each other. Not a big deal though. Who am I talking about? Uncle Dave. Yeah, Robinson Cano. Cano went in. Cano and Rizzo. I mean, Rizzo had 6 RBIs in one game, though, so that's not even really fair. But when you have, between the two of them, 6 home runs and 17 RBIs, and they batted combined like 260, yeah, you're probably going to... You should have won, Dave. Actually, I'm a little disappointed in you. What were you doing all week last week? Oh, I'm so busy. Dave, quit that. And then Todd, I don't know what to say about Todd. This is Todd's real first year in the league, but not a great start, buddy. You're not impressing anybody. In fact, you're letting me down. You're letting me down more than I let my dad down. So, what else is there to say about that? 4-4-3. Both of you need to decide if you want to be here or go home. Now we have Caleb and Mason. Caleb's week was phenomenal. As you can see, he ranked very, very high in most of the league, and he won 6-5 last week. I voted for Caleb in the game of the week. This was the game of the week. I voted for him. I said, oh, Caleb's going to beat Mason, and he did. He did. Nobody believed me. And I texted everybody. And I even wrote it on my dick. Like, right, and it was a little bit too long, because I know who I am, and I know my penis can't fit. Caleb will beat Mason this week, 6-5. Like, I can't fit that all in there, so I had to kind of go down on my gooch. But I sent it to you guys. Did you guys get it? Hopefully. That would be weird if you didn't. But anyway, Caleb went in. I mean, like, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I can't sit here and go over everybody. But he got Cargo, and Cargo's good. Wait till he gets hurt, though, and Caleb's team will fall apart because you know Cargo's going to get hurt. You know it's going to happen. And then Mason had a good week, too. I mean, Mason had a really good week. That's why he just only went down 5-6. But if Mason would have played anybody else in the league, he probably would have won. Then we go to Tim and Chad. Chad's team was drafted by Autopick, BTW, and I don't respect that at all, and I don't respect the fact that you couldn't tell anybody that you weren't going to beat the draft time, or be like, hey guys, you think we can move this a little bit, because I'd really like to draft. The fact of the matter is that you didn't say anything. That really disappoints me, and that makes me more mad. It makes me more mad than, oh my god, I want to make something, I just want to say a really, really, really too soon joke. I can't do it. I can't do it. If you really want to hear it, though, text me and ask me about Melissa Abbott. I'll text it to you. I just can't put it on the internet. It's really bad. Like, it makes me more mad than that, but I can't say it. Travis knows how I'm going with that, and anybody else Travis talks to, I'm sure. Seguin, maybe. I feel like Seguin would know that, because Seguin spends most of his time looking at the Jackson County Chronicle, smoking his vape. Bro, I'm just looking at, I got my peach-flavored vaporizer here, bro. Anyway, Tim beat Chad, barely though. That's pathetic, Tim. Grow up. Come on. Like, I mean, you had a bunch of home runs. Like, you had an okay, oh my God. Come on. Chad didn't draft this team. ESPN did. That's not supposed to help you, Chad. I mean, thanks, Chad, for keeping me in the loop, but damn. But anyway, then he got Travis and Travis and I went 3-6-2. Travis was like, it's karma, bro. It was like when you traded my favorite Asian kid in high school or college for that dreadlocks kit. And I was like, bro, it worked. I mean, the dreadlocks are beautiful. I cut them off before this. I had to. Company policy. But they're good. Like, I had them all winter. And I grew them down to, like, here. And I had them in, like, a bun and stuff like that. I mean, Todd would know. He's seen me all winter. But anyway. So Travis beat me 6-3-2. And I'm running out of time, so that's why I'm kind of hurrying up here. I got about 30 seconds left. So, game of the week this week is Caleb versus Firkins. Essentially the guy that went in last week and number 10 on Power Rankings last week. Firkins was last in Power Rankings. Then he goes, so when Caleb Travitt, you guys can read it. I don't have a lot of time. I'm so sorry. Only 15 seconds? Oh my God. Where is time going? You're just having fun. You know what I mean? Like, this is just so great. I just got to get going, though. I love you guys, except for Chad.